Okay, I want to talk about the Three Lovers cards in the Arcana of the Old West Tarot deck. If you're new around here, my name is Mariana. This is a deck that I created. These people, if you will, have been living in my brain for a very long time. A lot of these cards are inspired by real people in the Old West. That means that they actually existed in the Old West. And I want to talk about something I did differently. Number one, it's a 90 card tarot deck. So you have your regular 78 card Rider-Waite symbolic type cards, right? So as an example, like the Chariot, like this is the Chariot card, okay? And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, inspired by a real person from the Old West. And then you have some artist-inspired cards. All right, so again, you have your regular 78 cards. So you can leave these in, you can take these out, completely up to you. First, we have Grandmother, and she is the matriarch. She is the story of the secrets, the story of the oral tradition being passed down from family to family. Generation to generation, excuse me. This is the Outlaw. So like if you were doing, let's say you were doing a lover's reading and this comes up, are you really trying to capture that feral human? Because that's not a great bet for you, right? Don't forget the edges. They're so cool. You have the Wolf Spirit. You have my messy background. Although I cleaned it actually. Raven Spirit. This is a new one. It's called The Witness, which I freaking love. Horse Spirit, inspired by a real horse. Buffalo Spirit. And Raccoon Spirit. Again, take them in, leave them out. Totally up to you. It'll be your deck. Do whatever you want with them. Now, the fancy icing on the cake is that I have 3 Lovers cards in my deck. This was very, very intentional because as I read, I'm a tarot reader, in case anyone doesn't know. When I read, sometimes it's hard when you pull the Lovers card. Is this a good Lovers card? Is this a dysfunctional Lovers card? Is this a traditional relationship, a non-traditional relationship? So we have the first Lovers card is very traditional. So this is your traditional Lovers card, okay? If you pull this for someone, they're very, we want to get married, we want to have kids, we want to be 90 years old sitting on a covered porch in rocking chairs, right? And then the second Lovers card is the dysfunctional Lovers card. Now you can see the electricity between the finger and the sharp point of that other thing. And if you pull this in a Lovers reading, you are going to get a lot more information than you will from just a traditional one. Are they good together? Are they not good together? Are you guys both toxic and you're just kind of feeding off each other's energy? Is this a sustainable relationship, right? So we have traditional, dysfunctional, and then non-traditional. So this is something that a lot of decks don't really realize, but we have always had non-traditional relationships as humans. We just always have. We've always had, hold on, I had to catch my breath. We have to understand that there are documented cases of people who were women who dressed as men in order to survive the Old West, any era, right? You have people that have done this. We had men who dressed as women and they would be actors and actresses on the stage, and that kind of carried over into real life. So again, we have the traditional lovers, the dysfunctional lovers, and the non-traditional lovers, right? And it just opens up, your ability to read for people. So again, this is Arcana of the Old West. I'll be talking about this quite a bit. I'll be coming on and doing free readings with both of these decks. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Let me know what you think about the 3 Lovers cards. Do you think it's overkill? Do you think you would pick one over the other to leave in your deck and put the others, back in the box? Would you leave all would you leave all 3 in there? Would you take one out and say, I just want these 2? What do you think about this? Yay, nay, stupid, love?